this evening. Tonight we are in my spare bathroom with this wig. This wig needs a lot of work. Do you see this? Oh my god, it's a beautiful color. It's like a peachy, I would say blonde color, and it has a dark root to it, but it has seen better days. It's so unmanageable, and my craziness wants to wear it for a wedding. Now, I was just working earlier. I had a lot of glue residue right here. I did give it a fabric softener bath, so it has had that already. It's not like it hasn't been being taken care of, but it needs a lot of work, so I figured we would sit and chat and work on that. And I think I might have to close the door for my boyfriend's room, possibly. Let me see. I was just gonna crack this because you're really loud on the other side of the wall. Okay. I don't think you can realize. Yeah, but I don't think you realize, like, you're really loud. Anyways. Okay, so I'm basically set up. Like I said, this is my spare bathroom. So today we are going to work on this wig. As you could see how like smooth and soft it is, that's what I'm going to try to do for all of it. And then I'm thinking maybe we're going to shove some curls into it. For the curls, I'm going to be using these. I'm gonna not lie, I don't know if I have enough of them. Some of them might still be at my parents' house since I'm still slowly yet surely, if you saw my last live where I was just like dying in pain from a flare, but I still might have, I probably do. I remember buying a bunch of those big curlers at their house. So I think maybe doing like some half curls might be nice and just having it stick straight, and obviously a lot of hairspray. So today, for the process of straightening it, we have a sponsorship. I will put it in the description box then, so y'all can see them and check them out and support them. It is called Cool, and it is a cordless hair straightener and curler. It is a 2-in-1 product, and I think that is freaking great. So let's open this up. This is what we're going to be using today on the hair to curl it. And thank you, Cool, again for sending me this straightener because it's going to work perfect, especially if I want to bring a straightener on my cruise. I've been trying to figure that out. I have a cruise next month, and it's a whole nother story, but I feel like my hair lady is just trying to, like, I don't know, get out of doing my hair. Anyways, the Cool hair straightener that they sent me comes with this pouch, which is great for on the go. It also comes with our favorite C charger. You know you have a million of those laying in a drawer somewhere in your house. And then this is the straightener itself. I think this is pretty cool just because of how it opens. I like that's very like sleek and compact. Super light, honestly, but also not light enough because if somebody goes after you, crack them right in the head. And the day and age we're living in, you need to have protection. So I think this is a great two-in-one, three-in-one. The beat people's asses, curl your hair, straighten your hair. There's different settings. We got the on off right here. Do we hit it? Do we up? We go up with it. And I don't think it's charged right now, so we might actually not be able to do it for the video. Oh wait, nope, it is fully charged. Thank you so much, Cool, for sending it charged. And it goes up to 200, but I think we're going to start at 160 just because the hair we're working with today is a fine mixture of human hair and synthetic hair. So let's do that. So that's going to do a little heat up process. So basically I had found somebody to do a install for my cruise at the end of the month of May, and their messages are very like, if you would read them, you'd be like, I don't trust this person's actually going to do your hair. And that's how I've been feeling. And I got this human hair wig and everything, and I got everything that I was supposed to, and now she's just not answering and kind of just like acting like she doesn't get my messages, and I don't really get it. Maybe it's her phone, because I know it's not my phone. Everybody gets my messages. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. because I need to find somebody who is knowledgeable enough to work with my hair and not mess it up because of having alopecia. My hair is just kind of a mess from time to time, and that's why I wanted to have a glue on for the cruise as well, but we'll freaking see what happens just because I feel like the process is going to be a pain in the ass now. Also, here's the box if you haven't seen it a million times if you want to take a picture, but it'll be in my description box of the video then. I think this is going to be easier for me to use too because my other one had a cord on it. This is just simple, easy, go, go, go. You know what I'm trying to say. So let me take a seat. So this is the hair that we are working with. Like I said, I've been kind of doing some odds and ends with it, trying to get it to a good point. And like I said, when I was doing this before, it was just in the wall, have the cord in my face. So I'm pretty excited to try this one out. It feels like it's basically hot already at that point. So I'm gonna take a section and see how it does. Like I said, this is a new product. I've never used it before, so I want to see how it works on my wigs. I guess the bumps are there, so it like brushes it as you're straightening it. I'm gonna say I kind of love that. I didn't think I would, but I think it's actually helping. I mean, I have a brush right here, but this is better because it's heated as it's going through, you know, not essentially the bristles, but the hair's hitting. So this is pretty cool. I really appreciate this a lot. If we have to turn it up, then we will turn it up, but I think for now it's getting through pretty nicely, and it's at 160. Like I said, I could take it to 180, but just touching the hair, it feels warm, so I feel like it's doing its job properly. So I'm pretty actually like in love with the straightener and excited about it. Yeah, thank you again. I'm sorry it took so long, cool, to make my review and use it, but I've just been very sick with my illness. I haven't truthfully had anything coming up that I needed to use a straightener on because of my hair being the way it is, and I don't obviously use heat on it because of having alopecia, but for playing with my wigs and doing stuff, oh my god, this is freaking awesome. So let's continue on. We can keep doing pieces of this, and I feel like I'm gonna have to put away my little Conair one. This is like the winning gem for me right now. Anyways, so I hope everyone has been doing well. I just feel like life has been weird for me. Like if you didn't see my live stream the other day, just a lot going on, and then like I get into this spring cleaning mode where I'm cleaning everything. Everything is looking good, and I'm burning myself out with having the fibromyalgia. So that's not like entirely smart either. But I will say I've been really, really, really loving doing depop lately, which I know eBay has always been kind of just like my main forte and thing that I do. But I don't know. For me, depop lately has just been where it's at. I really enjoy selling on there. I enjoy buying on there. Even like looking at stuff lately. It used to just be like, I feel like people would have everything so set up in a certain way and it just looked blah. I don't know. There's a lot of different things you can buy on there. It's not just the same like cookie cutter setup or overpriced clothes anymore, and that's why I just really have been drawn to it. But also my sales on there have been very, very, very good. Also, I can't tell if my phone's going off or a different phone. I don't think it's my phone. I think it's a phone I hear in the distance in my home. Anyways, so let me split this. So this hair is so like fine, but it's also like thick because of all the freaking layers. That's why, I mean, I worn it once with the braids and that was like years ago, and it needs to come out again. This is a beautiful wig. So gotta put something fun together for it. And then I'm hoping on Friday I can go find a dress for the wedding that I'm going to in New Jersey. That's where it is. So we will see what happens there. I feel like my brain is so weird when it comes to stuff like that. Like I went to the mall. I went to this one dress store called Windsor. And then I realized, oh, okay, they don't have any spring looking dresses. There's nowhere else to go. There was like a million other places there I could have went looking for a dress. So I don't know what was in my head that day, but I need to find a dress, and I have only 2 weeks, and I work a lot on the weekends and then I get out late. So I need to try to figure that out. Right now, Friday is looking like my best bet to do anything at the moment because I have a lot of clothes I'd like to take to Plato's. Like I said, I have to find a dress. I'd like to find a couple more odds and ends for my cruise. Things of that nature. Oh my gosh, this is getting through the bottoms like so well. I want to straighten it all and then see what I would need to trim off of it because I thought it was going to be a lot to trim, but I think it's just frizzy. I think it just needed like an all over, you know? It's crazy how much thinner it looks now too with it like more brushed out and managed, but let's do another section. So yeah, I've just been trying to take care of my like little eBay shop. Wow, paying my bills, finding cool stuff. And I just feel like my eBay is just not cutting it lately. So that's why I've been really focusing on depop. Like for instance, and this is very frustrating if you could put yourself in my shoes. You take a bunch of pictures for the day. You upload them on eBay, the description, everything is done. And it's a couple months later, and when it's supposed to be relisted, it's just completely deleted. So all the work that you did is completely deleted. That's what's been happening to a lot of my listings, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. If anything, I take listings now that I feel like would be popular maybe on Depop, and I list them on Depop, and then they are. And I'm like, why didn't I ever do this before? So I just think it's kind of like luck of the draw. Now, obviously, when I get new items, I list them on both. I understand not everybody has a freaking eBay account, but not everybody took the time to make a Depop account. You know, I get it. I just think lately, Depop, their algorithm gets me more than eBay's. Not to say I'm not selling on eBay, but I've been catering to Depop more in what I list over there and all that kind of fun stuff. So you'll have to check it out. I'll also be in the description box at the end of this live stream. And I'll get up at some point to check comments, but it's way too soon. I want to try to get through this as much as I possibly can. And this just looks like it has really big knots underneath, which I did get a lot of them out, surprisingly. But look at this hair. It's just wild. I mean, this is why I'm doing it. I still feel like it has potential. So yeah, I just feel like I have a lot of first world problems lately, but I think it's better than the normal like shit I have going on that's just like frustrating. Also, I feel like stuff like this, my straightener is kind of getting stuck in it. So maybe this would be a good time for my other one to be out too. Use dual straighteners. Do you see it? Just so puffy. Hope I'm in the camera and everything still. Okay. Guess I'll brush this out. Whoa, she like flew off of my thing before. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I want to see how much of this I can get kind of like a little bit more straight and not so fly away. I feel like towards the end it just gets like stuck. That's why I was like, do I turn my other straightener on and just have it here for like just in case purposes? Because I don't know. I still have it plugged in. I think I'm gonna just put it on. What the hell, you know? I'm gonna put it on. Screw it. I think I have it plugged in. Yep, it's getting warm. I just think it would be better to use the straighter one. I mean, now it's starting to go through, but we're gonna have the other one too. Because I feel like I lost some pieces that maybe if I had the other one I wouldn't have lost. Kind of like really just had a shedding moment on me. So as that one is heating up, I am going to stand up and try to like reorganize my life. Can you guys see this? At least for the most part. Hair's pretty. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, that's why I wanted to give it kind of like, excuse me, another like stab at life because I love the color. I feel like in this lighting it's coming up more of like a honey blonde when it is very peach toned. So that's funny to me. I also just found this wig shine laying over the hair, so I'm going to bring that back over with me. Remove the glues. Oh my gosh, my throat is like, I have a tickle in my throat. I wish I would have brought a water or something in. I was not thinking. Anyways. So this is the one we just did. Let's bring all of this down. And I'll take another section to work on. But yeah, I don't know. I just figured maybe if I did this early, I'll have less to work on. And I'm still trying to figure out like when I'm doing my makeup. There's a lot of traveling we're doing the same day. So I'm like, when the hell am I doing all of this? Doing a wig install can be very time consuming. I mean, this is just going to be for one day. So as long as I can just, you know, really get it at least a good hour to work on it and get it stuck onto my head and everything. Because it's just a lot of time waiting for like the band on it and the glue to dry. Then maybe in the hotel I can add like extra curls or something to it. I'm not really concerned right now. Oh, see, that's what happened earlier. There's nothing like weighing down the styling head, so sometimes she just kind of flies. Anyways, that's fine by me because I'm getting honestly a lot done on it, more than I thought I would. It just looks intimidating because the hair is long, so you think, you know, it's gonna tangle, a lot is gonna happen, but truthfully it's not that bad. So see, that's what happened earlier. And then I started putting stuff back in around it, but it just kind of didn't work out. Here, let me reposition it. So that side's done, and then we're working like in the middle down this way right now. Okay. But yeah, so I can't believe we're almost in May. I'm ready for the freaking summer. I hate being uncomfortable. I hate being cold. I'm ready for just some warm, nice, comfortable weather, and I've been ready for it. Oh my gosh, little knots going on in this. But anyways, before the wig flipped, yeah, I think as long as the day of, I can just give myself enough time, I should be perfectly fine. I should have brought water in. I keep thinking about it in my fridge. One lonely water bottle sitting there. I want to decide too, like, if I should just take out the other side, straighten it, or if I should start putting like curlers into it. So ultimately, with a wig like this that I'm gonna wear for an occasion for one night, what I would normally do is like the style that I want to have for that day, I would place it into the wig in advance. So for this one, I'm thinking curls, so those would all be placed in the next few days to honestly even maybe like week, because it is in 2 weeks. So that's kind of, sorry, this lid that came with it, it's kind of loud when it falls. So that's kind of where I would be at with that, which isn't too bad. So let's get another section going. This straightener, I just feel like it gets through at least this hair very smooth, which is great because sometimes, you know, people are afraid to use a straightener on a wig that's, you know, mixed hair like this, but it feels pretty good to me. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this in like daylight. I really want you to see all the different colors that are in it. There's yellows, oranges, like a peachy color. It's beautiful. And I just feel like from my bathroom lighting at like 9 o'clock at night, you're not gonna get that obviously, but that's okay. We can take a picture of it at some point because I want you all to see it. All right, so now we're going into here where it's pretty, I don't know, like it doesn't look the best, obviously. It needs some tender love. Basically, when I'm doing this, I'm kind of just melting it down, ultimately. Like this under here, ooh, that is bad. That is a bird's nest in a wig, which is a nightmare if you can really imagine your own hair. And then a wig, you know, you obviously have to get to it right away because it's on your head. Ooh, it is gross. So let's try to get that out. So yeah, I feel like lately I've just been trying to spring clean, trying to organize, because this is the time of the year when I can go to yard sales and do stuff like that too. And I just feel like it's overflowing. Like my garage has so much stuff that I'm selling. And I will say, like I said, my sales have been pretty good lately. But regardless of that, there's still always shit that I'm trying to get rid of. So hopefully it just keeps, you know, progressing and getting better with the selling on there for me. Okay, so here is another section. Let's go through it again. I don't know, this is, oh my god, it's so time consuming, guys, you have no idea. But this is so much hair too. I mean, I forget how many grams this was when I bought it. I was not looking, I was not thinking. I mean, that's normal, we're human, we do that, but I probably should have looked. All right, so let's melt this sucker down. I might have to take an intermission for a water. I feel like that would help everybody, and it would make me want to do this longer. And I'm also hoping it's in the lighting what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best here. it's just, it's intense. It just looks like a lot, but now that I'm like kind of taking the wave out of it, it's not as bad as I thought it was. But this section should probably be done next. Here we go. Oh my god. See, yeah, I just think the brush kind of screws it in a little bit. Maybe it's good though. I'm going to take this one and give it a quick go through. I like that I have two going, honestly. I think it's smart. So like I said, if the one isn't going through, then I could just try to get through it with the blue one quick. And I gotta put that back on because she is flying off her head. I was gonna say, the front looks really nice. I just looked at it and it just looks so smooth and perfect. And then we have, this stuff is just kind of everywhere. Let me put this in with this. I didn't do too much, but we're getting there. I'm doing enough. Okay. Also, when I do the gluing, maybe I will do a video of it. I don't know, only because that also in itself is going to be a process. Normally, you should have like pretty tight braids to do that in your hair, like to your scalp. And I don't know how to do that. So I might need to go somewhere and pay to have that done or something. Because I was trying to spend as little money as possible. Because like I said, I have to find a different person out for my wig install for my cruise. And kind of had a price in mind for that. I still gotta get a dress. Just a lot of shit happening. And I don't even know what I want to do for my birthday. I didn't even really like think about that. I feel like I had to think about that so much last year for my party. But I feel like this year, obviously there's no obligation. I could literally figure it out like a week before and it just is a nice feeling. Lately, I just haven't been into like planning major shit, but I just don't feel well, you know what I mean? And I don't want to go do shit like that when I don't feel good. It just, I don't know. And it's that feeling too, well, then you don't go places or nobody invites you. Yeah, kind of. Or just go on my own when I feel well enough. And that's okay too. It's like the best feeling, but it's a feeling. Okay, so let's do this one. I'm going to use the other one in a minute, but I just wanted to get where I couldn't. Because I feel like this one might give me issues. I feel like once you get towards the back of the head, this wig just wants to keep like flying off. And I'm not letting it. Ooh, yeah, it's giving me issues. Getting through my little hot brush here. That's why I just want to see what everything looks like, very smooth, and then we can trim. I have scissors here. I have everything I need here. I actually have a video coming up showing you what I have on my little cart, but I think I might be able to put that out actually this week if I could freaking finish it already. Let's see if this does it. It's small enough pieces, I feel like, that I'm grabbing, but up here is where it's like wild. I also think it's crazy I'm doing this because I've been wanting to do this for so long. And I just feel like it was something that I just kept putting off. As you can see, this is probably 18 or 20. I can't remember anymore. I have the box for it too. I have the box underneath. I should look. This was pretty long when I bought it, but also like it had this wave in it. It was kind of like unmanageable, so I had them braid it for me, so it's just like easier for wearing. I think I need the other one. I need something for like up in here that's just gonna melt this shit. Luckily this isn't my actual hair, right? But I hope everybody had a good Easter. I have pictures on my Instagram of me and Biscuit, and I'm sure maybe I'll put them up as a short if you really want to see them. Because I don't know how to do the community thing where you talk to people anymore. I have no idea. I be on my shorts. I be on my main videos like these. I be working on them even if you think I don't because you don't see them coming out. I'm working on them. So be alert. It's coming out. Okay, so this whole side, what is it done? Because I want to run more heat through it, honestly. I don't feel like it's done yet. Yeah, no. I mean, it's going through very nicely. I do think up and here it needs some of the Conair heat where it's scalding the hair out and probably giving it heat damage if this was actual hair. Okay. Wow, guys, one freaking side. I think that deserves a water bottle, something. And like, I thought about it too. I could wear it for the wedding straight like this, but I just think with the gluing and everything, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna look. I think maybe just doing some curls, because it's gonna be long as hell on me to begin with. It'll be regardless long, even if I do curls. And I think they're only gonna go halfway curls too because of the curling little things that I showed you before that I have. Unless I do it a different way. But I wanted to try to use those. Ooh. I wish there was a way to keep that on there better. Anyways, let's see. So this is what we have going on. But there's just nothing on there. And I mean, of course, on the actual, like, wig itself, like, inside, I've washed it. Like, there's a little bit of blue. There's residue on the front and the other side because I haven't worked on it yet. But the minute I put, like, oil for it before, it was fine. The wig cap, I can make it smaller, too, on me if need be. I don't know. I feel like it just needs more heat in the back. I think that's where I'm at right now with it. And I've been saying that. Like, it just seems kind of scraggly. So I'm going to add some more heat. And then I'm going to hit it with, I have oil. I showed it before. Some synthetic hair oil. I think it's actually for, like, hair too. But I think that would really help. We'll hit it with some of that. This doesn't even feel like a Monday. I was going to say, what are you guys doing on this Monday night? Because to me, it's just, I don't know. I'm excited that it's going to be warmer out. I think that's also helping my inner feelings here. Okay. What the hell is that? There's like a little thing in it. Okay. Like, is that glue residue? What is that? Because it needs to come out. All right, so we did this whole side. This is very pretty. We love it. Once it's all done, it will be so much easier to maintain. So for now, we'll put a little donut in. This is, I really want you to be able to see this. I need to get my ass up and make sure you see it. because this is how I started. Like, started from the bottom, now we're here. Look at this. I mean, yeah, it's organized into a fishtail, but like, look at how it is. Like, I don't know. I'm just happy that it looks smoother and nicer. I'll trim what I need to. Whew, like this is a lot, guys, but I think it looks good. And like the brushing and everything. So now I have a second side to do. And the hair tie came out super easy. I didn't do my wig shine. I think I'm just gonna wait till the other side is done. But like I said, this took, oh my god, forever when I started it today. Because I was like so nervous. Until you start like breaking up the sections and getting really into it. Oh my gosh, it is just, it's a rough time. So let me unravel this. Because you see this and you're like, oh my god, that's intimidating. That's scary. Like, it looks frizzy and just a mess. And it is. It very much so is. But the side seems thicker than the other side I worked on. But also, wait till you really start getting into it. And I think for this section, like this time, I want to do, I don't know where the other little, there it is, the other little donut. I want to do with the back, like I want to continue off where we just were, kind of. Yeah, like I want to start from this section and just kind of work my way, but that's how it looks, guys. That is what it looks like. Ramen noodles. It was very like wavy when I first got it, but with anything like that and with wear and tear, like it just gets fuzzy, and I hate and I love synthetic hair for that reasoning. But I think I'm gonna stop you on a commercial break real fast. I'm gonna get myself a water. I wish there was a way to pause this. There probably freaking is, and I just don't know, because why would I? What's this button? Let's see. Nope, none of these are pause. I have no idea what that is. Okay, I'll be right back. My biggest fan was just standing out the side of the door. Biscuit. Probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. And yeah, I got a drink, so chill. So I don't die or suffocate from talking too much. Okay. It kills me how smooth and like beautiful the one side is. And the other side's just like, ugh. So ratty. Alright, so I'm gonna start from the bottom. Oh my god, look at this piece. Ugh. Come on. I'm working all the knots down. It's a big one too. I don't know. I just, for how much you spend on wigs, I know sometimes it's hard to get the glue out, but I just can't imagine not trying to do something with them, you know? This just got really bad. So I'm going to hit it Oh yeah, this is really knotted. I'm gonna hit it with some heat. Like the inner parts, like I said, at the top of the head, they're always the worst. So this is normal. Oh, the new straightener is dying. I think it just died. I know it's blinking. It's blinking. It's saying it's on its last leg. So we're probably gonna have to use the other straightener that I have plugged in for the other side, which is fine because this is brand new. It's never been charged, so I'm gonna have to charge it. So I'm gonna let that one cool off, and we're gonna flip back to this one, and then I'll just have to brush it in between since the other one was kind of brushing the hair as it was straightening it, which was very helpful, but that is okay for right now. We're just gonna go with what we have, but that's a super cool product. I am highly impressed with it. Okay, come on. So many flyaways. I feel like my attention span with doing this stuff is so little sometimes because I'm like, one side. Like, that basically took, off camera, I would say I worked on it like 20 to 30 minutes. So, like a little bit over an hour for one side. And that's just like straightening out the hair and brushing it, which is insane. And then we have some right here. But in my defense, I'm doing all the hard stuff too right now. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I need to find something cute. I hope they have like leftover prom dresses on sale or whatever. That would be quite helpful. Come on. Why is this back piece giving me such a hard time? Okay. I gave it another brush and I realized I'm gonna need to straighten it again. Just too many knots in it. I'm sure maybe this week I'll come with a part 2 of me just like, I don't know, trying to add curlers into it or something. Because it's definitely going to need curlers at some point. Just don't know when or where. This piece looks a lot better. Okay, that's a lot smoother. So I will say, the other straightener definitely, I feel like it got this done a little quicker. Depending on the piece of hair. But I do feel like it did stuff pretty quick. I mean, this is getting pretty good too. Okay, that one over, and then this. Oh my god, that we didn't even get to. This is underneath. Still. I think after this piece, guys, I am gonna stop for tonight. This is just like, I don't know, it's very tedious. It makes me sleepy. This process is exhausting. But also know I'm like always working on the channel. I'm always coming up with videos. I'm always like putting up shorts that are like scheduled, like especially for my trip. I'll still have like content coming up for you guys even though I'm not even in the state, because you know, I love you. That's just how I roll. This piece, god, so much to do, but excuse me. Thank you guys so much for just popping in and watching. I hope you enjoyed kind of watching a little bit of the process of how I'm just like ripping apart this wig piece by piece. Like I said, it's not like the hardest thing in the world, but at the same time, it just can take a lot of time, especially when, as you can see, it's just weird. Like this side is actually smooth and it looks nice, and then the other side is just kind of all over the place. But like I said, I think it just helps when I'm opening them up. Like this side, I don't know why, this looks really good. This would be so easy for me to brush through. Meanwhile, this is just like a mess. So I have no idea, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in part 2 when I figure out throwing a bunch of curls into it. Bye guys.